And, well, the next person's getting for the mixed team is Indigo.
And we're live at the Race of Champions. Bubble, shut the hell up, will you, bitch? Okay, so we are already live here in the Race of Champions lobby. We've got all the drivers here. They are ready to go. Guys, any words of wisdom to all the people watching? Where's his board?
Well, guys, I've got Liam now to go into the mixed team with Jolly Pop,
So we have a full grid. Unfortunately, Pure Hamilton isn't able to make it with us tonight. He does have he has hospital duty, but nonetheless, that is not going to stop us at all. But tonight you are joined by myself and Azar Reactions in the box.
Hello.
And yeah, we're going to have a bang time. And a minute, we've got the drivers in here. So, Bubbles, obviously, you won the F1 division in XRL.
Hollow Championship.
Obviously, Hollow Championship indeed. You got to be firm favourite for tonight's Race of Champions. But what will you do if you do bottle it?
What will I do is I'll find whoever it is that takes me out and I will kill them personally.
Me! Okay, so Azar Reactions already got a death threat.
Someone take him out, please.
But yeah, we've got 16 drivers in the lobby. Where's?
We have
14.
We got 14.
Well, same stuff. Me and Joe are still drivers. But nonetheless, we're going to get underway. Wes, if you could do the honours, we're going to get this Race of Champions of Season 8 underway.
Till I die.
Yeah.
And this is the point where we say goodbye to the drivers.
Yeah, goodbye. Much love, farewell. Well.
So Joe, we've had a few kind words from them drivers, them pesky old drivers they are. Obviously, these are the best drivers in the entire XRL this season.
Debatable.
Debatable. Bubbles one
I'm not there.
thing. You're here with me. Count as an honour. I had to reject Gary for you.
I'm absolutely honoured to be in the box seat here. Actually, you know,
you've never been in the box seat when I've been stewarding anyway. But tonight we are going to be doing live updates. I am lead commentator tonight. This is the first time.
No, but you've never been lead commentator when I've been there. Oh, chance of meatballs and sunshine here at first race at Australia.
Yeah,
we're going to have to get out of the way. I'm in 10th.
Oh, I don't even know where I am. But tonight is the first race, and it is Australia at 25%. I'm in 9th, so Joe, I'm ahead of you. We're going to have to move out of the way. We're both in the Kamui support caterings. But yeah, firm favourites, it's got to be Bubbles and Ian Unstoppable, if not Lushness. One of the quickest guys, he was quicker than most guys in the F1 division this season. Couldn't make it due to work commitments. But
have a look at the grid.
Can you put up a show in the Race of Champions? So in first place we've got GP2 driver GSY Davey 45. In second place we have got one of the third place drivers who won 3 races this season, and that's Jolly Pop 21.
Wow, Leroy's never started so high up in a race.
Leroy is.
Wow.
He's getting vertigo. He's up into 3rd with F4 teammate Harry D in 4th, Bubbles in 5th place for the F1 division. The first of the Tier 6 guys, Superbar 28 in 6th place, Ian Unstoppable in 7th, and he is the second of the F1 division drivers. We've got Legs, the second of the 3rd place drivers, replacing Pure Hamilton, who sadly can't make it here tonight. And obviously myself and Joe, because we're beast. Smithical for GP3, the first of the GP3 drivers. I is the best for F5. F1 Speed down in 13th, not a place you want to be.
Unlucky for him.
He's quick around here, so I can imagine him getting up the field very quickly. Lushness of GP2, again another quick driver in 14th place, with Mr. Deeds in 15th and Alex Ham from F5000 in 16th. So them two at the back of the grid. It's not been kind to them, but anything is possible. This is the Race of Champions. I even got a 4th place once.
That says a lot if you can get up there. Where did you start in that race? You must have started on pole.
I actually started 10th.
Oh, that's quite lucky then. I'm going to put a setup on just in case I'm quicker to get to the side of everybody and retire.
So guys, on stream, if you can, do us a favour and put your predictions who you think your overall winner tonight is going to be. Obviously, we're going to have our predictions. Joe, who do you think is going to win tonight's Race of Champions?
I'm gonna go, because the pole set, I'm gonna go Daisy, because he's quick, and I know that Silverstone and Spa, they're the other two tracks, by the way, are, you know, a good track to him, so I'm gonna go for Gravy.
So KFC Gravy has got the first vote. I personally am going to go for Lushness, both in the Red Bull. So we've both gone for the GP2 drivers.
Both GP2 support.
So obviously, you guys on stream, if you do want to put you in, put us through, I'll try and read them out as much as I can. Also, send messages to myself, RighteousTag840 and Azar Reactions on Xbox Live, and we'll do our best to read them out for you. Like I say, live updates throughout the race of where people are. We're not going to be focusing on corner cutting, that is out of our league. This is the Race of Champions. We know they don't corner cut, except Bubbles.
They do.
But 14 seconds until the first race of the XRL Season 8 Race of Champions, live here from Albert Park, also from my bedroom, just so. Yeah. 1 second to go, here we go.
From our bedrooms. Yes.
Well, I'm not going to record it anywhere else, am I?
Well, you could have set it up downstairs, couldn't you?
Well, no, because I've got a HD TV in my room.
You could have took it downstairs. You never know.
I don't
Change the scenery. You could have gone in the kitchen and recorded this.
I would love to have gone in the kitchen. I haven't eaten food in days.
Food in days. Well, you're lucky to be here, and we're lucky to be here, streaming this race, watching the Race of Champions, Race 1. We're on the grid. We're on the 5th row somehow. We're going to have to pull away to the right and left. I's the best is on primes behind me. I think is Wes's as well. Is that full speed? I can't quite make out. I'm a bit blind and colourblind.
But we've got 5 lights, and away we go. The first race of this season's Race of Champions is underway. I'm out of the way, and I have retired. And who's got the beast of a start? And it's
Davey's had a great start.
He's had a tremendous start, and we've had.
There's a Force India at the back. He's spun. He's got his massive contact at the back. Davey's got a massive lead.
Mucho lag.
Harry's in second. Harry's got up into second. Where did he start?
Alex Ham has not got off the grid well. He's on prime tyres and is in 14th place. He's ghosting.
There's a Mercedes battling for third on primes.
Alex Ham
Bubbles. He's knocked the Ferrari off track.
Jolly Pop already. We've already got M plates missing. We've also got front wings missing. And it's
Full
one
of
of the
legs
Williamses.
on the back of Bubbles.
One of the Williams have already lost a front wing, and it's Superbra. Superbra already having no noses, according to Gary.
Ian Unstoppable getting very tied up with the Ferrari here of Leroy. Leroy's dropped back a couple of places, but he's never been so high up on the first, well, from the start anyway. Lushness, what can he do? He's up to 7th actually. He started well down the field. Alex is retired, that's unfortunate.
Alex Ham
already
out of the
primes. He nearly goes C in there. Smithicals on the inside of Lushness, actually. Wow, I don't know what turn number that is. It's like 14 or so. I don't know. But
I's the best in Jolly Pop, the 2 F5 drivers actually, battling it out for P10. This is the battle for one remaining point here in the Race of Champions. And already they're battling, and I's needs to give a little bit more room. He nearly
There's a Williams hunting in their switch. He's going to get 11th, you think? Side by side? No, he backs out of it.
Unfortunate then not to be able to make place. I'm going to go forward because it looks like there's a huge battle.
Superbra had a puncher as well. Superbra had a puncher.
Here we go. We've got the 2 Mercedes, not even moving on their first lap. Smithful up into P8 while F1 speed is in P9. Just ahead of them is the Red Bull of Lushness, who I have put as my prediction. The overall.
Interesting tonight. There's a Leroy train. There's a
side-podded.
He side-podded. I think that was Ian. He side-podded off.
It was Ian indeed, and Ian Unstoppable in the number 44 car, the car that won the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend. And his teammate having a look on the outside, on the prime tyres, couldn't make it
going to be vulnerable. Bubbles is. He had to take a tight line there. They're going from here. Yeah, they're going to get through that nicely.
And that is a great move there by Smithfield. Lushness is back down to P7. And F1 speed is right on his pace at the minute.
Yeah, obviously, alternate strategy for 25%. Bubbles had a poor run out of the penultimate corner. Smith, of course, can be right on him. He's right in a slipstream here. Superior got his option tires. Bubbles goes to the inside. Defending is going to try on the outside. No, not quite. Tucks back in behind. Can he do anything on the run to turn 3? It's alongside.
Alongside, but it's going to be a miracle he gets a move off there. And unfortunately, Bubbles has the poor traction out to turn 3, but gets away with it in turn 4. As he had the same differences. Now we go heading down towards turn 6 and 7, 6 and 7. Bubbles can come back a little bit. He does get a little bit overhead, but Smith just match with the pace of the Mercedes at the minute. Here we go, Lushman's behind us. Having a look at Smith in turn 10.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know what you're saying either.
That's alright. But here we go, Lushman going into the picture game, and he's got a great run here on the back of Smithfield. Which way we're going to go? Smithfield's running on the outside, attacking line. Lushman's tried to go to the inside, and pay off there. And we've got Battles still at the back for that P10, I believe, which we're going to go on board with now.
Interesting to know. Bubbles is the highest prime runner at the moment in 5th place.
Oh, just had a punt off, and it's Leroy getting punched off there by Williams. But the Williams allows it back through, and it's Mr. Deeds. So at the minute, the 2 tier 6 guys currently running P13 and P12. That is not what they wanted to see on the first couple of laps. Leroy back where he normally qualifies. He had to qualify where he and has just turned his ball right upside down just like the season.
Well, Leroy's done the opposite of what he normally does, really. You know, he's normally very
done reverse
good at getting. Yeah. The Race of Champions does bring out the worst in some people's driving, you know, because obviously some of the rules, they don't go out the window, but, you know, you don't take it as seriously, and maybe that, well, Ian's move there was acceptable. As I get my lag spike. My lag spike there, as I was on board with Bubbles through the high speed chicane, I couldn't change on to anybody else because obviously I'm lagging. The battle for second's heating up a bit here. Oh, dear me, Harry's hit the gravel a bit there and he's sliding about. LGS is on the back of him here.
We've got 2 Williams, LGS and Harry D. LGS with the DRS, both on that side.
Oh, they're lagging a bit.
Harry seems to be keeping up a bit here.
Oh, it's lag.
There goes the lag. Harry though getting a better turn into turn 1. He's going to have better exit on turn 2.
Doesn't have DRS though.
LGS does have the DRS, but Harry will have the line into turn 3.
LGS has gone deep. Harry's going to come back on him, but LGS is going for the inside there. He's got a bit better traction. Yeah, Harry's still there though. They're still side by side. He's got a nose in. No, LGS got the move done. So LGS up into second for the, what would you say, the potluck team really? Is that what you'd call them? The people who finished third but were allowed to race. Yeah, the pity people.
He was the third.
Many threes. And he's in third.
Yes.
Yes.
No way.
Oh no, he's in second. He's
God damn it, Joe.
There's a bit of lag on my screen. It's a bit of lag on my screen.
Oh,
but he's in the number 27 car. A 3x3x3.
The Jolly Pop in the sister Force India struggling in the front tires. He was in second, but he started with the front tires in the front. I don't know what he was doing, but it's not worked out. He's now down to 11.
Mr. Deeds all over the back. Oh, Mr. Deeds has hit him off a bit.
Yeah,
he's been punting a little bit. Mr. Deeds is going to wait up, you'd think. Yeah, he's slowing down. Oh no, he's sped back. Is he going to wait for him? He slowed down, but I don't know, I have to wait and see what happens there. There's a car in the pits already. Harry's come in the pits, he's on primes, so obviously something's not gone well for him if he's going on primes. So 10 racing that, sorry. Goes on to lap 6 there. going well. I don't know. I'm gonna be oh, lovely Mario Kart by Lushness there. A little bit. What,
Jolly Pop.
Jolly Pop, Jolly Pop, oh, Jolly, 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 Jolly Pop.
Jolly Pop.
Boom, boom, boom. What happened? Did Mr. D's just hit him off?
Yeah, hit him off. So here we go. We're going to go back up to the battle between P6 and 5.
What turn number is that?
I don't know, but Lush is now into the box. He's on the far side. He's getting off these. He's going to have 7 racing, sorry, 8 racing. I can't remember. He's going to have 8 racing laps on these option tyres.
So the Bubbles takes a lead on Friday. You know, he's going to have to stop soon anyway. And of course, up into second. F1X Speed is now up into third. So he started 13th and he's carved his way for the field. Obviously, he's going to have to stop and that'll bring him back down the order. But it's going to be an options and he's definitely one to watch out for. This being one of his favourite tracks, one of his quickest. Shame he can't be quick anywhere else. What's best is up into fourth. So, well, you'd think he's got to stop. So the first of the stoppers, Davey, with, well, you'd think a massive lead after everyone stops.
Lushness has come out just ahead of Leroy.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
And it's not, it's actually Harry. Ricardo actually has second. Go on, T6 guys.
Yeah, it's not going on well.
Ricardo, because you're watching, you know this.
Yeah, it's not very inspirational, you know.
I'll tell you what, it's not inspirational.
Well, he likes to drop it down a few gears. There's a car in the pits. I'm going to guess this is mythical. I'm just going to guess mythical because it was an option. Yes, it is. Going to go on his primes. All these being 25% races, you'll only really see one stop unless we somehow get changeable conditions on these races. That's Ferrari on the inside of Smithical here. It's no, it's Harry. Harry's made the move on Smithical. He's just come out of the pits. And he's got the move done, so Harry's up into 8th. So Smithical's got it all to do really in 9th place after his pit stop. Oh, nice back extending there by Lushness.
$9 now. You've got $9.
9!
Square root of 9 is free. We knew
yeah.
this day would be special. We thank you guys for watching this. Obviously, we are on lap 8. Next lap will be lap 9. By the way, you will be getting many things.
You will be getting a lot of references to the number 3.
The amount of races that we'll be covering in this race. But here we go, Lushness then on the back of Johnny Pop. Does he go in this lap? No, he doesn't. Still.
Where is Bubbles going to funnel out? There's a train of cars about to go past him. He's in second. Now third, fourth, fifth. He's going to come out in 5th.
And he's behind
Lushness. So Lushness has managed to jump in with the undercut there. Interesting to note, Bubbles with a 10-second in-game penalty. Yeah, and that undercut Lushness had, he set the fastest lap of the race with a 26.5, so GP2 guys doing well. Dave, you're obviously out in front with you'd think about a 10-second lead at least from Ian Unstoppable. And Lushness car off in his way through the field, so GP2 looking good. Just as I am in the mirror. LGS is in third. Oh, that was bad. Sorry. I apologise. I am disappointed with myself there. Oh, LGS has gone very wide.
Massively wide, and Lushness is going to have a run on him. And that is easy with Lushness.
Do you think he's got this done already? Yeah, he's got better traction.
LGS will have the DRS going. Whether that be enough though to get past the line,
oh, Lushness has gone wide, he's gone deep. He's allowed LGS around the outside. He's already got him.
Stellar move,
Bubbles, he's going to be on the inside. Oh, Lushness is crowding him out a bit. They're almost going to be 3 wide. Bubbles going to go for it down the inside. No, he's
we've lost Bubbles.
He's done that.
Bubbles is the second driver unable to score points today.
Oh dearie me.
It is going from bad to worse for Bubbles. His chance of a race of champions is now. Well, it's a third of the way gone. There we go then. Still back into third place in a minute. LGS and Lushness. Currently right now we've got 5 more racing laps after this one. And they're going to be full of action for you guys watching tonight. Round 1 of this XRL. Here we go then, going into the bunch of pain Lushness will back in the nice and early. And it's a little bit wider.
Bubbles is online.
Bubbles is online. There we go, and invite Party and Game.
The Party and Game. I have 33 friends online. I invite him to Party and Game, unfortunate for him, but he does that.
And then Lushness then with the DRS going onto the back of LGS. He's going side by side with LGS. He is now ahead of LGS. He's up into third place and he's getting good constructor points for his team of GB2.
F1 X Speed has got his way up to 5th. Simple DRS pass on Harry down the pit straight. He's got DRS as well as a bit of a boost. So F1 X Speed is going to be hunting down. You think the podium place is just in front of him. So could he potentially... Oh, there's a car lagging everywhere. Could F1 X Speed potentially get a podium for GP3? At one of his best tracks?
Of course.
Nope, he's... Is it an Italian car though, still? Davey with a massive lead. He can cruise around now these last 4 laps he's going to have left. Been a good performance. I'd love to have seen his exact start.
We've got a message from Samson Rush. GP3 for the win.
Oh, Bubbles, Adam. It does that. Yeah, well, we were on board with your battle, and then
I did say before we went into the box, what would you do if bottled it? Your connection bottled it for you?
I was about for a second.
Denying that. I just made on my screen. I just made a double overtake into turn 1, and then next thing you know, I went down DRS.
On our screens, you were.
Yeah, you lagged back. Lushness has got into P2, by the way. He's made the moving on Ian, so GP2 looking for a wash. Going great for them.
Tell you what though, there was a lot of lag at the start.
Yeah, there was a lot of lag.
Yeah, we noticed.
Because I was given a 10-second penalty for ghosting through Jolly Pop, who'd already been spun round by a Ferrari. So I would have asked for that to have been taken off, but it doesn't matter now anyway because of that, and well... I'd like to say that's my chances gone now, actually, personally.
Well, you can always still go for a P12. It is still available. Currently, you will be in P13.
How does it feel that us sitting here commentating this race, we've got as many points as you in this race of champions so far?
Oh crap! I'm gonna have to leave the race. I just realised I thought it would put me in the Merc. I'm still in the Marussia.
We can always change.
I can wait. Actually, I can wait until we get back in the lobby anyway.
Yeah. Well, you can be with us for the Right, oh, Ian's gone off track in third there, it's not going to help him.
You're saying about that, but F1 Speed is right on the back of XRL GS. He's got DRS going down towards turn 1. We have now got 3 laps remaining in this race. And here he goes in. That's a beautiful move by F1 Speed on LGS. And now he's got the one and only unstoppable in front of him. His teammate was unstoppable. And that was in the F1 division.
His connection is stoppable, as we found out.
As we found out again! He's gone again! That's 2
He's gone again!
3 minutes!
Inspirational performance here by XRL Bubbles. His connection burst in this bubble.
His connection is absolutely shut.
Oh dear, well, what is amazing, the battle for third is going to be heating up. You'd think F1 Speed, with their option tyres being really quick round here, can
this battle is
going to
be
Ian.
A free chili battle.
Yeah, stop with that one. The battle for third, if you want a reference.
F1 Speed on the back, we're really getting nervous as it stands. And it looks like there is a little bit of lag. A little bit further behind.
Got a good run. Oh, we moved over a bit in the braking. Is he going to get a move into turn 3?
On the inside line, but already defending well.
Oh, just about getting it stopped, locking up the inside wheel there. So he's going to have to stay behind. He's right on his rear wing. So could he have a go into turn 6? No, he backs out. It thinks better of it. Oh, this is quite exciting racing. Oh, he's hit his rear tyre there. That's lost him about a second. I would do him any favours at all. Giving a bit of a breathing space.
Ian is on prime tyre, so he will be able to catch up. Ian has gone massively wide at the exit of turn 12.
So did F1 Speed. He went quite wide.
He's fire the warning shot.
The fire was warning shots.
Ian knows he is there. Here we go again.
He'll miss a few times.
Davey already entered the final lap of this race, and F1 Speed now on the back of what it is.
F1 Speed's going to get the move done, you'd think. He's already passed.
Indeed he is, and he's in the third place. So in the top 3 we've got 2 Red Bulls and a Toro Rosso.
Oh, they won't threaten to quit F1 anymore with this result.
They've just got 2 Red Bulls and a Red Bull driver. That's all they've got.
Yep.
So here we
Going
go
well for them.
I'm going to go on board with the leader, GSY Davey. He has controlled this race from start to finish. He started on pole, and his teammate started behind him. But nonetheless,
Well, a long way behind.
His teammate did start a long way behind. His teammate has fought his way up to second, and there was no way he was catching Davey. The top 2 in GP2 dominated this race due to the fact that F1 champion Bubbles has disconnected. Davey, interestingly, has lost an end plate.
I don't think he cares. He's shedding weight.
He is shedding weight in the number 3 car.
Yeah.
Here he goes in round turn 14 into turn 15 to come round the final corner to win the first Race of Champions race this season. Season 8.
XRL
as
Bubbles is online.
comes online, and Davey has won the first race. 25 well-deserved points for him. And in second will be Lushness. Whilst in third is F1 Speed. So that's the top 3 for that first race. Ian Unstoppable getting an impeccable 4th place. So yeah.
I've got a black screen, so I can't commentate.
I too.
Harry with a 20-second penalty.
Yes, Harry, yeah.
Well played. So the top three start well. Davey started on pole and controlled it, but coming from 14th and 13th to finish second and third. Well done to Lushness and F1 Speed. Great overtaking there. Just carving away through the field. Starting on primes and finishing on options was probably the way to go for the people at the back. Interesting to note as well that F1 at Speed did get the fastest lap just from Lushness, both on 25.9s, but F1 at Speed was slightly quicker. As Bubble sent me a message, probably INV. It says INV.
I think you should in.
I should INV.
So Superbar and Jollipop are the two people unable to score points, and that will dampen their chances in the constructor battle. Ice the Best gets a huge 6 points for him, and Leroy, where did Leroy finish? Leroy companies us 4 points, and Slippy gets a grand 8 points. So the championship standings at the minute are as follows. We have got Davey in the lead with 25 points, naturally, with
The number 3 car.
With the number 3 car, indeed. And Lushness in second with F1 Speed in third with Ian O'Sullivan fourth. NMR Mystic Indigo getting a very valiant 5th place. I say Indigo, it's actually LGS, but you know. It's because I haven't changed the name yet, right? There's too many drivers. Smithical getting a good 6th place with Ice Best in 7th, Leroy in 8th, Mr. D's 9th, and Harry rounding out the points finishing in 10th place. Then we've got Superbar, Jollipop, Bubbles, and Alex Ham all unable to score points. We're going to be back in 5 minutes. We're going to get the drivers to have a little break. We're going to talk about some incidents and that, and then we will be back with you shortly.
Are we off stream now for a few minutes? Hello.
So guys, we are back for round 2 of the season. Race of Champions, where Davey is currently leading. It is season 8. Where Davey is currently leading the championship after winning round 1 in Australia. In the constructors, Red Bull have maximum points so far with 43. Scuderia Toro Rosso are in second with 23, and then Mercedes are in third with 12 points, with Force India in fourth with 10. Joint fifth is F4 and F5 with Ferrari and McLaren with 6 points, and bumping up the field is Tier 6 with 1 point. I'm on pole, that is how much the game
Oh, yes!
Yes, Kamui support!
Kamui support! Come on, can we get a 1-2 this race? Let's have a look at the grid order.
Oh, Bubbles is in second!
Glory me! A hollow victory for XRL Bubbles here. So
Bubbles,
you're going to
this is
expect
his
him
first
to get
track,
ahead.
so no wonder why this... It was
Wow,
his first track he won
F1
at.
Speed, he's got to be good here.
Lushness
GP2, 4th
also.
and 5th. Lushness and Daisy, 4th
That's
and
the
5th.
battle we want to be on board with. Them two
It
are
is Football as
fighting
well,
for the
another
championship.
F1 division driver in 6th. So a lot of
So
top
basically,
people get near
it
the
is
front.
a top. It is basically the top drivers at the top, and
Yeah. Harry's in 7th, he's quit.
the only person really that's down the bottom that should not be there is Jolly Bob. He should be much higher than Smithable.
I should be,
Joe, you should be at 16.
I should be in 17th, even though you can only have 16 people. So we should have 1 AI in.
Still beat Bubbles. Harry D has sent me a message. We've got 30 seconds because they have started off. Please take Adam out at the start. No? Ricardo sent me a message. Kamui support! Indeed it is. Both me and Joe are in the blessed K-Town.
So what's going to happen here? Is anybody going to hit the oh no wall?
The oh
Come
no!
on. Oh no!
Also
The
known as the
golden
FIF Alonso wall, after he has crashed there 3 times in 2 seasons.
Also known as the Spiderman oh no wall, because
Spiderman,
he always
oh
does
no!
it. Spiderman oh no!
Here we go then, we're going out on track. Kamui support on pole position. They never thought they'd see the day where I got a pole in the Race of Champions. Unfortunately, I have to retire from it.
There's a problem with the Kamui supports, they're just too OP. I'm going to have to
The
get out
Kamui
of the way
support
for
have
the
been
Force
told
India.
to get back at the back. I'm in the number 9 car, yes.
I'm in the number 10 car, I am Kamui.
I am the square root of...
Marcus. You're Marcus.
I'm the square root of Ben Ricardo. And away we go for round 2. Bubbles is going to be in the lead. And there we go.
Oh, did he start? Oh, well,
Wales
he's
has
going to
got
be in the lead.
good.
There's Tarso around the outside. It's F1X speed. He's going to be on the outside of him. And Bubbles has covered off the line well. Is there any contact further back? It all looks to be rather
no,
clean.
but Wes and F1
He's got
Speed
over the
and
curb.
Bubbles.
Made a mistake. Lushness is on the outside.
Well, again, it's sent us another
Oh.
message.
They're going
12
3
years,
wide, the
getting
top
big
3
up
from
there.
last race. Second, third and fourth already. So...
there we
Oh,
go. Davey.
great! Oh, he's lagging. Okay, he's actually lagging. Excuse me there, but he's got into third on primes. He's gone third on primes, so you think he's going to back up the field maybe a little bit. Oh, as he goes very wide. No, he doesn't go very. He's lagging quite a lot.
Is that Davey or Lush?
It's Davey. Davey's on primes.
There we go. We're going to go on forward with Lushness because he got second in the last race and he is chasing down what is XRL Bubbles before he disconnects. There we go. XRL Bubbles did get his first ever F1 Division win here. Some
I
say
lagged out on
they-
lap 1. I would have won the race.
Some say it would have been hollow. Some say it was a bit lucky. All we know is he got 25 points.
Some say he corner cutted.
Some say I was getting up the next stage with Brussels, but you know. This was my one
say-
chance to be at the British Grand Prix. And I
Yep. Well,
At least I got four.
unfortunate.
Spectacle at the back of the grid on prime tyres. He has not improved his position. In fact, he's actually
Interesting
last.
to note, Bubbles hasn't got away massively from Lushness, not as much as I'd expect.
Ooh, XRL LGS on prime tyres in 11th place. He's outside the points.
Well,
but
he
he's
saves
trying-
outside the points. Could he have a move in his teammate here?
That
The
was
2 force
an illegal
is making
overtake.
contact. It's a bit of liaise, letting back through.
We've got a ghosted
Right.
McLaren behind though. And is that by any chance it is Alex Hammergate? What are the odds that he's going to retire again?
33 to 1.
33-1, everybody.
Oh, there's a move going on. Oh, Leroy's ghosting. What's happened to him? I don't know. I think he's had a bit of an incident because he's dropped back a few positions. It's unfortunate for him. Super Bra has profited from that. He's into
There we
six.
go.
That
We have
doesn't
lost
surprise me.
Alex Ham, and once again he's unable to get in position.
Ian's in fifth on prime, so he's made a decent start of it. Davies in fourth. He's the leading prime runner. He lost a lot of ground to the top three, though. You'd say quite a sizable gap between the top three and fourth.
No matter what, the best that Alex Ham can do is
Sam
currently...
sent you a message, probably saying ins. It does say ins. Do we get him in the party, or do you want to get him in the
don't get in the party, just invite him.
push the button game? We'll have an ins. It's too early in the race.
So here we go, the battle between the two Ferraris of F4, Harry on the prime time, Leroy on the option. Currently P8 and 9, and there's a 5-car scrap between them, well, P4, 5. The two Williams of Tier 6 are involved, the two Ferraris of F4 are involved, and there's another car involved, which I don't know who it is. How's the weather looking, Eddie?
Well, we've got partial cloud cover over the circuit here, but blue skies are appearing through the clouds. It's very sunny, about 26 degrees today, beautiful sunshine, beautiful day to go racing.
Thank you, Jonathan Becker.
Okay.
Ian Unstoppable in 5th place, so he's the 5th car involved in the battle between the two Williams.
It's not the 5th car involved in the battle. Come on.
There's 5 cars. There's actually 6 cars. David's just in front. We've lost Jolly Pop.
Jollipop's gone.
We've lost Jolly Pop. This is a
Tier
disgrace.
5 is not enjoying this race.
No, send him in.
I'll send him an interest. Oh, Lushness is best lap of 1:33.337. So close. So close. He's going to be within DRS of XRL Buble. You would think.
Michael Bublé.
But it's not going to be close enough.
So here we go
It's got
then.
DRS.
Lushness down the Wellington Straight, heading down towards Brooklands and into the braking area he goes. And locks up a little bit, not as much as what normally does happen there. Now into Lovefield before we go to the old pit straight, which is another
That's more of that's a kinky corner. It's just more of a kink.
Yeah,
But
and
coming
here we
into
go
Cox,
around
is
Cox.
Lushness going to be flat out? No,
He's going to be flat
got
out
engine
on
brake,
the...
dirty air.
He's flat out on the asphalt then.
F1 speed, losing ground to them a little bit, but pulling away from the prime runners who are backing up the field a little bit, you would say. Is Lushness going to have a run on Bubbles here? No, he doesn't look close enough, but he's going to be closing up. Get intense at the front. Oh, I've just thought about something. Is somebody going to pit in on the final lap to gain a position?
If they do that, they will be disqualified from the race.
Don't disqualify them. That'll be ingenious thinking. I've done that before in a 25% race, and let me tell you, I've got the win.
This is the racing champion. We've already got someone pitting, actually.
Oh, we've got a few hitters. So, Jolly Pop joins back.
Ice
Ice the best is in the pit. Smythical is not in the pits. He's just quite a way back. So, LGS. Oh, he's been hit in the pit lane. What is that about? Wow. That is a glitch I've never seen before. He just slowed right down in the middle of the pit. So, Davey at the back of him, has he got any front wing damage? I don't think so. But Davey
No, he
now
doesn't.
on the option tyre. So that was...
He's lucky there.
Did you see that?
I did. I was on board with that.
Leroy's gone on to prime soon enough, so he didn't like the option, so he's going to go 9 Mason laps on primes. That's
Whilst everyone else
very
in that
strange.
group is now on options.
So Leroy, it's not looking great
Leroy
for
has
him.
done it again.
He's...
He's trying to op strategy when he should be trying to poop strategy.
Yep.
Poop
Well,
strategy
if
would be trying to go
he should have gone really, you know, he should have gone 2 options, primes, and then somehow bought the soft tyres here, so did the oops strategy.
Oops, he did it again.
He did. Oh, Bubbles, he went wide again. Lushness is closing in ever closer. So, the battle at the front is heating up a little bit more. Lushness within about half a second of Bubbles here.
Another person that is in a battle, and that is Superbar, and he is in a battle with Ian Unstoppable. Ian Unstoppable
Another
in
pitter.
the pits. Ian Unstoppable in the pits, and so does, I believe,
Leroy retires.
Harry D
Lushness is
also
going to
in the
have a run
pits.
for the leader. It's a decent traction out of turn 5, I believe it is. I don't know
Difficult
what it's
into the
called. He's
pits.
going to have a run. No, he's not quite close enough. It's unfortunate. He can't quite get close enough to that Mercedes in front.
But
In
Davey
fact,
though,
it's a good thought. If they pit at the same time, Red Bull are before Mercedes, aren't they?
yeah.
In the pit lane. So would he jump Bubbles if they pit at the same time?
It'll be interesting.
Bubbles runs very wide there. Lovely track extend. Showing why F1 is famed for track limits. Oh, Bubbles has gone very wide actually. He's mucked up Maggots and Beckett's. Lushness is going to definitely have a run on him here.
You may
Down the
well
hanger
have a run.
straight he goes. DRS open. Bubbles goes a little bit defensive but realises Lushness isn't quite there. So, are they going to pit this lap? No, Bubbles fakes it a little bit. He's got a bit
Messed
deep
up the
though.
entry.
Oh, let's just go have a cutback. They're going to be side by side for the final corner. They're making it round just. Lushness isn't quite close enough. No, he's going to have to slot in behind through turn 1. So, this is very interesting. Your pick for the Race of Champions Championship is hounding for the lead. You've got to think as well, Davey with his, well, he started on primes, but with his undercut on these options, could he be close enough to mount a challenge near the end of the race?
But all I know is both Adam and Lushness both missed the apex of Brooklands. Going into Luffield, who was a lot better by then. Leroy has
Oh,
sent me a
Lushness has made a
message.
bit of a mistake. Got on power too early. No, battle further back.
Leroy gets in a bit angry. He says he's getting hit every lap and saying it's not a race of champions, it's a demo derby.
Well, we can turn it into demo derby if you want Davey in 8th place, so... it's a long pit lane here actually, because obviously they're restricted to, well, it'll be 60 kilometres an hour rather than the usual 100 for this game. It's about 37 miles an hour. In real life it's now down to 50 miles an hour because of the caravan getting hit by a tyre in Germany. Then, Ian, I think, is actually the first of the people who have stopped and are on options. So Ian's doing an incredible job in 6th there. Mr. Deeds is in 5th, so who is
And
that
interestingly,
in the pit supercar?
F1X Speed is catching the top 2.
A lot of mit going on with F1X Speed. That's his usual driving style.
So here we go, Lushness once again with the DRS, but he's way too far back going down the running straight into Brooklyn. And Bubbles again, going the other wide of the apex because hit the corner in the end. And Lushness just again heading away from the apex. Not the most recommended line, but nonetheless he gets down there smoother than he did last lap. maybe down towards Coxon again. Hopefully this year I'll be sitting in one of them grandstands watching the real life F1 as I can get series.
He's going to watch a hollow race, you'd think, for the Mercedes.
Yeah, there's someone to win. Oh, Bubbles has messed it up a little again through Maggers and Beckett, and the gap has surely closed. And
You got to think they're going to be pitting in soon, and they're both going to come in the pits in this lap, because 8 laps on options, that's near the limit. Lushness going to have to run. Bubbles does go a bit defensive. No, Lushness is... Well, he's going to have he's going to have a cutback, actually. But you've got to think they're both going to... No, they're staying out. Staying out another lap, so... Wow, and F1X Speed is also staying out, so they're taking their option tyres right to the limit, you'd think. 9 laps is quite a while with a 25%.
Absolutely, and just to break it too, Lushness did improve and it's now 33.2 on
Oh, there's a Williams off track going through Maggots. Beckett's onto the Angler straight. Davies into 7th from that. LGS right behind. He's going to have a bit of slipstream, but not going to be close enough, you'd think. Just because in 9th, and that Williams was Super Bra, so he's having a bit of a torrid time. Tier 6 again, struggling with...
And here we go, into the lead.
In the background.
In the lead.
F1X Speed,
Bubbles.
smell blood.
You can also smell Red Bull. He doesn't want the Red Bull colour no more. He wants to be noticed. He wants to be the number 25 driver.
Well, judging by his facial expressions, he can smell something very, very interesting.
Only myself and you will know what this means.
Yes. He can smell a little gull in the snow, but Lushness taking some
interesting
peculiar lines. Must be said, mucking it up a little actually on the exit. Can, you know, F1X Speed get a bit of a run there? You'd think not, because Lushness does up at DRS. Are they going to be all pitting this lap? You would think so. You would definitely think so. No! Bubbles is staying out again for another lap, so... Very interesting, and F1X Speed is staying out, so... Bubbles clearly thinking that staying out is going to be the way forward here. So, I'm going to watch him for this lap, because his tyres are going to not be in the best of conditions. Maybe he thought that, he would get undercut in the pits, but not really undercut, but passed by the Red Bull being held up.
I'm staying on board with Lushness to see whether his teammate will get anywhere near him. And it doesn't look like he will. Mr. Deeds in full place now comes into the pits. The leaders have got such a huge gap over Ian and Zuckerwalk, who is now in 5th place. In 5th place, I believe it's Harry D actually, not Davey. And Mr. Deeds now getting passed by another couple of drivers, one of them being LGS, the other one being Davey. So Davey's now up into P6, so he did have a great start to this round, this Race of Champions, getting the first win of the Race of Champions. But the series is not going his way at the minute, with Lushness remaining to be in, at the minute, it's going to be a second place, potentially first, if he gets the undercut right.
Wow, Bubbles, he's... it's been an okay lap, but you think with these tyres, they've got to pit this lap, both Bubbles and F1X Speed. They've taken these tyres to the absolute limit. Bubbles getting over
Bubbles does get into the pits, as does F1 Speed.
Oh, interesting thing to note. Oh, F1 Speed closing up there. No, he's not going to hold him up in the pits, so they're going to both get out. So who is that in 3rd place there?
That's this.
That is Lushness.
Oh.
So, I'm going to stay aboard with him. Is he going to get the jump on Bubbles, or has the overcut worked?
Bubbles now getting to the pit lane exit, and out he comes.
Lushness is going by the pits. You'd think he'd get ahead of F1 Speed because he was ahead. Oh, Lushness has run a bit wide there. He's going to have a bit of a run. Oh, Bubbles has got to get his tyres at the temperature quick. They've come out right next to each other. So, their overlap has not really affected things.
It's just got a lot closer.
Is as close as ever.
This will be his
He's
chance.
going to make a move, you think. Bubbles does go defensive. Lushness goes to the outside. Now Bubbles has closed him off this time. So, very intense race here at the front. Whereabouts is Davey in all this? Because I know he
Davey's in
hit early.
6th.
Wow, he's dropped back quite a bit. So unstoppable. Could he close up in his final few laps? He's quite a way behind, but he is an option, so you never know. In fact, Davey is in a battle for 6th, actually, with the Force India of LGS.
Legs.
So XRL Legs is getting involved here.
Battle for the lead. Bubbles currently ahead in this battle. His connection seems to be holding up so far, but yet again we have seen.
If he disconnects now, he's going to be annoyed, and Davey's going to be annoyed at mistake on the exit to the Hanger straight, because LGS has got him clean down the straight. So LGS into 6th place. Davey not having a good run of it, championship leader at this point. And there's annoying me, because he's my pick for the championship. Battle for the front. Is there anything going on still? Bubbles has pulled out a little bit of a gap. He looks like he's got enough of a gap to defend from DRS. Not breaking away from the DRS window, but he's comfortable.
He may be comfortable, but Lushman won't be. In a couple of laps' time, there will be a certain F1 speed riding on his rear diffuser.
Interesting fact as well, the top 3, first is an F1, then you've got second the GP2 and third the GP3, so interesting to note that. Top 3 divisions get the podium.
Then it's F1, then it's F4/GP2, then it's third place lap, and GP2 as well. Baby currently in the lead of that battle.
Luscious gonna have a run on Bubbles here. Actually, he's going to have a decent little run. He goes to the outside. No, not quite. Bubbles shuts the door on him again. So it's been great racing by these two. They've been very close. Bubbles being fair in his defence, but he goes a little bit wide. Luscious going to have a cutback. It's going to be close, but I think... could he make a move into turn 1 here? He's alongside. He's got his front nose. No, he tucks him behind. Pencil driving by Lushness here.
Nice front noses.
For the final day.
We are on the final lap of this round 2 of the season.
Lushness going on the inside of Bubbles here. Bubbles making a bit of a mistake with the oversteer. Lushness going to the lead of this race. Is he going to have DRS as well for the touch point? Yes, he does. The DRS versus Slipstream. Not really making much of an effect. So Lushness is going to lead on the final lap. Can Bubbles stay with him? Getting down the hanger straight. So he's looking very racy. F1 speed, tantalisingly close but not close. Oh, Bubbles makes a bit of a mistake with oversteer. So Lushness got a bit of a breathing gap. F1 speed closer to Bubbles is what he is to Lushness. You'd think. 3 separated. Bubbles does get engine braked as well. So a very intense finish to this race. Bubbles has set Lushness up okay. He's quite a way beyond, but can he get the run on him here? He's hoping so. He's closing up as much as he can, but it's not looking close enough. He looked for the inside, but it's a bit of a mistake. Can F1X Speed actually get him now because of that mistake? He's right on his rear wing. Oh, F1X Speed goes to the inside actually. So, and Bubbles has gone for the inside as well, but F1X Speed has got the traction, so Bubbles has bottled it again. Lushness wins. F1 Speed claims a great second. Bubbles bottling it for third. Wow, that was great racing there. So further back, you've got Ian coming home in another comfortable 4th place. Harry in 5th. Championship leader, which was Davey, now into 6th. So, what does that do to the championship standings, Chris? That race.
Oh, well, it was a great race, and the standings at the minute, well, it is currently Lushness who is in 1st. Getting them vital 18 points does mean that Davey and Speed are joint on points, but the fact Davey has won means he is ahead. Ian Unstoppable getting a 4th place. Again, yes. Keeps his points up, and LGS getting 6 points for his team. Smithcroft didn't get a chance to see. I's the best, got 0 points. Mr. D's got points, I know this. Harry got 10 points. Superbar, don't think he got points. I'll have a look. He might have got points actually. Bubbles got 15 points. Means he does move up. So
Well, that was a very race too.
it was a very inspirational race indeed. So I'm gonna quickly get the rest of the results.
Are we on or off stream still?
Well, we're still on screen. We're still on screen.
We're still on screen here. Inspirational performance here. So moving on to the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps, I think I pronounced that correctly. Anybody could really win there because of the overtaken opportunities. You do not want to be on pole. Could we see a wet race as well? We never know. Oh, guys. I'm getting out of breath for these races, Chris.
They're inspirational.
It's inspirational is the word of choice for these races. So, what can we expect from Spa? Well, you'd think an hell of a lot of overtaking. You're going to expect people to be going 3 wide down the Camel Straight, and run through Blanchemont's going to be interesting as well. Weather could also be a factor.
But we are now going to have another couple of minute break just so I can speak to the drivers.
We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, and we are back. We are going now for round number 3 at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium. I was lucky enough to be in Belgium this year. I didn't get to go to the circuit, but it is one of the top ones that if you could go to, is highly recommended. I've been recommended there many times by many F1 fanatics. So, Joe, we have a 10-point...
statistics. They're very interesting. Oh, there's a chance of rain for the race. It's starting dry, but I see droplets on my screen. 52% chance of race. I'm in second. I'm in the best position, you'd think, in the house, so there will be rain in this race. Sorry to interrupt you.
I'm in 7th.
And it's 21 degrees as well. Very inspirational here.
It is.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but that is breaking news.
It's the 3rd round. But currently, with the Race of Champions, Lushness is leading the standings by 10 points to both GSY Davy and F1 Speed, with Ian Unstoppable getting 2 4th places, and he's actually in 4th place. LGS is in 5th.
Oh, look who's on pole. It's disconnection.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Eyes the Best is in 3rd, but currently 9th in the standings. Harry in 4th, Lushness in 5th, so the championship leader in 5th, and crucially ahead of Davey and F1 Speed. He's not had any good luck here, F1 Speed. He's in 11th, 2 places where he was again. But to make it even better for F1 Speed, his teammate is last, and both of the Force Indias are 14th and 15th. And Ian is in 13th for the F1 division. It's a pretty spread out group, this.
Yeah. You've got to think, how many wheel users have we got here? Because that chance of rain is definitely going to impact them a little bit more, you think.
Well, we've got...
The Harry.
As wheel users, we've got Harry. We have got Alex Ham.
Alex.
We have got...
Extra
Legs.
That's about it, I think.
I think that's 3 users, yeah.
That's 3? Yeah, so the 3rd round out of 3, you've got 3 wheel users, 21 degrees here. Very inspirational. What's going to happen? I'm going to have to get out of the way, which is really annoying because I'm in a great place to start.
You're in a
to
good
give
place.
Bubbles a bit of a tap.
I am not in a good place to start.
Going to go to track. What is going to happen here at Spa-Francorchamps? We're going to find out.
So, this is it. Joe,
Hamilton sent you a message.
Joe, you have
Mr.
got...
Coleman loved racing instead of me. Well, that's your fault for your wanking injury.
Well, since the fact that Smithwickle was in the Race of Champions anyway.
Yeah, it was in it anyway, so, you know, it's LGS.
Yeah, blame the Scottish person. We don't want him here. He keeps telling the results that are both wrong.
Yeah. Oh, my teammate's down in 7th. Hello, Chris.
Hello. We've got one of the shortest runs to turn 1. Leroy is behind me. Lushness is in front of me. Mr. Deeds is next to me, along with GSY.
Bubbles is on pole. I'm going to have to get out of the way. This must be a dream situation for Bubbles heading into this race. And like that, away we go. What is happening down into turn 1? You'd think Bubbles is going to have the lead into turn 1. Beautiful Mario Kart as McLaren into 2nd there. That is Ice the Best. Ice the Best having a good starting position. Pretty effective move down the Camel straight up to the com because the slipstream is OP as anything round here. They all made it round Eau Rouge safely. Yes, they have.
F1 Speed is up into P9.
Ice Best is alongside. Is he going to outbreak Bubbles? No, he does not. He backs out of it. There's a Red Bull going off. The Red Bull off. Is that Lushness?
So just to...
Harry's up into 3rd.
Just to confirm, there's only 4 people that can possibly win the title, and to do so, Ian Simpleman must win, and...
Oh, it's gone further back. No, it's a lag car.
And for Ian Simpleman to win, he needs Lushness to be in P8 or below, and F1 Speed...
Oh, Mr. Deeds has been tapped round by a Mercedes of Ian. Been tapped, well, he's been tapped wide anyway. That's quite a few people got past. Lushness got past. Well, oh, Lushness has been tapped by Williams. He started on Prime's Lushness, which is very strange considering the rain chance. So Lushness is down a bit. Oh, there's a fourth India off there. So Lushness is up to 8. LGS is having a bit.
Oh, he's been taken out by his own
he's in the barrier.
He's been taken out by his own teammate there.
He's into the barrier. Is Lushness going to have a run on the Toro Rosso? Is that F1 Speed? Yes, he completely outbrakes, and F1 Speed very cautious, maybe not knowing where his braking points are, but Lushness going very deep. F1 Speed getting the cutback on the option tyres, going to have better grip, but Lushness is getting
and
back. And
Alex Ham is going to leave any moment now.
So Lushness, he's keeping his championship alive, 10 points clear of F1 at Speed and Davey. Where is Davey in all of this? He is into...
There we go.
He's into third and he's hassling Eyes the best for second.
Oh,
actually,
we've got Jolly Pop, he's lost his front wing and a puncher going up for Eau Rouge.
Oh, Davey on the outside of Eyes the best coming into the con, beautiful move there. So where is Lushness? Is he in 7th?
I couldn't tell you.
I'll have a look at the standings now. Lushness is into 6th, so if Lushness stays 6th and Davey...
Oh, he's saying that,
7th,
he's just gone massively wide, he's now in 8th. He's just let two drivers
got
go
about
through.
A 6-year lead. Clouding over a bit, so that chance of rain is going to affect us, you'd think, soon. Looking
Indeed.
at the sky.
Unfortunately for Bubbles, he cannot win the title. He is the second driver that cannot, but he can still get a very representative 2nd place.
Interesting to note as well, with the championship standings as they are, with Davey 10 points behind, say if Lushness was to finish 6th and Davey in 2nd, they're both on the same points, but, well, in fact, it'd be a dead heat. Because they both have a 1st, they both have a 2nd, and they both have a 6th place. What would you determine that on them?
What? Say that again.
Right. Say if Davey maintains position, Lushness is in the pits.
Yeah, Lushness.
Right. If Davey stays 2nd,
yeah,
and Lushness finishes 6th,
yeah,
right, they're both in the same number of points, and on countback, they both have the same number of wins, same number of 2nd places, and same number of 6th places.
Yeah.
So how would you determine who would win out of them two?
Well, then we'll have to find out where Wes comes.
Well, Wes on the same number of points as Davey, so he needs to get ahead of Davey, and, well, Jolly Pop's got a puncher as well. He's just made his way back to the pits. That's unfortunate for him. Yeah. Wes needs to win the race, or, well, be ahead of Davey, and he's nowhere near doing that, so... Interesting. He's in 5th, I suppose. He's in 5th.
He's doing a solid job. But if it went to that, I don't see why we couldn't just do a 3-lap race and let them battle it out for
1v1 me, bro. But it's something to consider. The thing is, when is this rain going to come? Are the option runners going to be able to stay out long enough and preserve their tyres? Has Lushness done the correct thing here, actually? And, well, if the rain didn't affect the race, has he done the correct thing here and got the primes out the way to have better tyres towards the rain? Max Ham has joined the race, and fortunate for him, he's not had a very good race of champions.
He has scored a grand total of 0 points, finishing a total of 0 races.
He's done as well as us. Bubbles is leading the race. He's done a 48.7.
Joe, I would like you to take that back. I at least got a pole position. You got 2nd.
Caterham have had 2 front row starts. Okay, they've had 2.
It's more than any other driver in this racing champion.
Yep.
Kamui support.
Indeed. Kamui support here. Leading the way, and also leading the way in this race, Bubbles, who, well, he must be ruining his disconnection in Australia because he's out with a chance of winning this. That's very unfortunate for him, but these things do happen. Davey, well, as things stand, Davey is in the pound seat for the championship in second, looking very comfortable. Harry doing a good performance, therefore in third place here, running through the order. Isabeth still in fourth, so maintaining his position at least in fourth, so he's not dropping back as quick as some might expect considering the division difference between him and a few of the other drivers. So Isabeth's doing a good showing in fourth. F1 Speed, well, championship contender, but in fifth he needs to get a move on. He needs to get ahead of Davies. A little bit ahead of him. Leroy, he's had a bit of a better run of it in sixth. In seventh, hunting him down. There's a battle for eighth here between Super and the other Williams of Mr. D. So the two S6 teammates, or Tier 6 teammates, finding themselves in the same bit of tarmac again. The battle, oh, Ian Stoppel's got no front wing.
Lufton's just hit him.
Well, yeah, he's just hit him because he's going so slow around the corner. Well, so we didn't see that. Ian's got no front wing. Gonna have to get back to the pits. In fact, here's a good little thing. Is he going to put on option tyres again because of the chance of rain?
Well, we're nearly halfway through and already we still got blue skies.
Well, it looks like the clouds have disappeared a little bit because, as I mentioned earlier, it was a little bit cloudy and struggling to stop the car there with no front wing. Unfortunate for him, because we're on a fourth place, this is going to be over. And car number 44 on the fourth lap. He goes for primes. He does go for primes.
Whoever that is behind, I believe that's LGS, he's just come back
Oh,
into
Jolly Pop's got no front wing and a puncher again. Wow, so Jolly Pop really struggling in this race. This is the second time. And, well, did he have contact with Ian? Because...
Well, no, because Ian's miles ahead of him.
Well, yeah, but with a puncher it's going to be a lot harder to...
Yeah, but he was miles ahead of him.
Alright, so... Jolly Pop looks like, well, he's going to get lapped by Bubbles, who isn't too far behind. He's going to get lapped in the pits. But that's very unfortunate for him. Davey is holding ground in second still. In third, so it looks like a bit of a battle for fourth. Isabeth has been caught up by F1 Speed, so get on board with this. Chris, take it away.
I've got to get to it first. So here we go with Eyes the Best and F1 XP. Battle for 4th and 5th. 12 points and 10 points separating these two. Eyes the Best currently on a grand total of 6 points. If he gets 16 points, it means that he does go ahead of people like Smithfield and Harry D. Depending on where they finish at the minute, Harry D is ahead of him, so he will be still behind him. Smithfield is after the points, I believe, at the minute, so he will be ahead of them. But these two battling in towards turn 1 at the source.
I split the wall a bit there.
He did, and they're going to be going side by side up through Eau Rouge. Wes had some great experience last season.
Oh, it's clouding over.
It is
clouding
indeed
over going through Eau Rouge.
It is clouding over. We are over halfway through, so imagine droplets of rain in the next 1 or 2 laps.
It's going to get wet and frisky here as F1 Speed goes into 4th place. He's made the move stick. F1 Speed can go chasing after the leading group. He needs to do something miraculous here if he's going to get his championship battle, well, championship lead back. Well, he never had it, but you know what I mean. Whereabouts is Lushness in all of this, actually? He's in 10th. Alex has gone again. Lushness is in 10th, so the decision to start on primes is really something's paying off, as I believe it is starting to drop with rain.
It is starting to rain. Jolly Pop is already on intermediate tyres.
Oh, there's another car here going white. Yeah, that must be him. He's already on inters, so he's done a Raikkonen. Almost. He's done a Raikkonen. He's already on inters with no front wing as well. I don't think he likes his front wing.
That's his third one.
Wow, they say Red Bull gives you wings, but Force India gives you more of them. By the looks of it.
Red Bull may give you wings, but Force India give you none of them.
But Red Bull can also give you a Constructors' Championship as it's looking that way for the GP2 guys.
Indeed, maximum of 43 points, 31 points between them, but as the Tier 6 guys are battling Superbra and Mr. Deeds, Superbra maintaining 8th place at the minute. Ricardo has sent me a message, it's not the best time, Ricardo, it's getting moisty apparently. That is just not. You've made me miss the overtake. Superbra is now behind. Why would you do that, Ricardo? Here we go, going through Eau Rouge. Superbra will be having the DRS for probably what is the last time it will be out around Spa and in the Race of Champions this year. 5 laps remaining in this race, and it is still hard to call who's going to win this Race of Champions. At the minute, Lushness does have one hand on the trophy, but you know, anything can happen. We've already seen the likes of XRL Bubbles and Alex Ham lagging out of this Race of Champions, so it is not over until Joe decides to sing.
Well, I'm not singing just yet because my voice is not ready. I cannot break glass at this point as the rain is pouring itself down. It's definitely affecting proceedings here. They're definitely losing grip. You'd think they're definitely going to be on inters. Not quite this lap, you'd think, but on lap 8 it may be time. So the option runners are going to be fine by the looks of it.
I'm trying to get on board with the leader, XRL Bubbles, as he goes into... Bubbles has not gone into the pit, so he has made the choice of staying out.
And Jolly Pop is on 4 wets here, he's given up. It's funny to watch, but... oh well. I think he's that frustrated he's going to delete it at about 2:30 this morning, his race. Lushness, his decision to start on primes, it doesn't look like it's paying off at all. There's a Williams going in the pits. Lushness missing his braking points altogether there. Superbrad's in the pits. Is he going to put on a set of intermediate tyres? There's a few other cars in the pits as well. Yeah, Leroy's gone on to intermediates, as has Smithical, so you'd think that... oh, you'd think that Superbrad's going to do the same, and he is. So that's 3 people switched onto the inters.
Pure Hamilton
Any
sent me a
penalties?
message.
No, no one getting penalties.
The track is getting exciting.
It is getting mildly moist out here as Bubbles is definitely struggling now, a bit of front end grip, going through Puon, running a bit wide. And he's running wide as well around some of these corners. But
at the minute, Bobbers is going to be treated like the star in the recently priced car. It is mildly moist and Legs has retired. Let's get him in.
It's a shame because he's not well known and he's not a celebrity, so nobody particularly cares.
There's always one person that cares, and that's Blaze.
I thought he was going to say somebody else who, has actual access to his account.
I have access to his account.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyway, apart from being sidetracked, are any of the pitting for intermediate? Davey has stayed out.
Bubbles is in the pits.
Bubbles is in the pits. You've got to assume he's going
also,
on to
Also, third place, Harry D, also remaining out.
So Bubbles, he's gone on to inters. Is the track damp enough? Well, it looks about the crossover point because there's
Wes
coming off
also has gone into the pits. F1 Speed in the pits.
So I might stay on board with Davey actually through this lap. See how much if he struggles. Are you going to stay on board with Bubbles?
What happened? We saw you get taken out by your teammate.
No. I got taken out by Wes on lap 1 or 2. I was at the end of the middle sector. Then I lost the car. But wait for
did you find it again? Sorry. Can't help myself.
So it was disastrous recently.
Lee, all I can say is, 2 years ago in Demo Derby, the third race was Circuit of the Americas. You turned left at a right-hand corner. Last season, third race, Brazil, you retired because of a ghost car. This year, third race, you got taken out in the third race.
What happened was, I got slight taps from the rear, by Wes, at Stavolo, then went to the gravel, and in the following corner, I lost the car on my own accord. Wes had nothing to do with that, but he tried to slow down, but I told him to carry on.
Therefore, no penalties to Wes, just 20 seconds to your next race on F1 2015.
Lovely.
So, that's penalty being applied, Davey goes into the pits. Bubbles has had a decent outlap actually in these tricky conditions on the inters. Harry also pits. So whereas Bubbles going to come out, you'd think he'd come out in the lead. He's outbraked himself a bit in the final chicane, but he's navigated quite well. Tricky conditions as well, not knowing where to brake. You ought to assume he's going to be in the lead, and yes, he resumes the lead of the final race of the champions.
This might cost him his championship.
He's staying out?
Lushness. It's in P3 at the source. Actually, P4. Ferrari's gone out ahead.
Well, I've said this, with Davey in second, because, he's in second now and you're going to assume he's going to finish there. Then if Lushness finishes sixth, then they both going to be on the same number of points for the same number of first places, second places and sixth places. So we're not sure how we would determine the winner.
It'll be a 3-lap race. If it's fastest lap, then Lushness won.
We'll need to talk to Bobbs about that, because he has the authority.
He does. Fastest lap would be a cruel way to go about it, really. You think?
Tell you what, Lush has lost about a second so far, and Lush is gaining on Davey.
He needs to finish fifth, really, to be a clear winner.
Davey's got one. It's Jolly Pop.
Jolly Pop has been, he's been experimenting with different tyre choices.
He's getting ready for next season.
Yeah. He's doing a Pirelli tyre test. He's going to be pulled in with a fine and everything.
That's it.
He's going to get in the way of F1 speed, actually. Slow down F1 speed there. He's going to be a bit frustrated with him.
I think the best is that he's selling slicks on the prime tyres.
That's very interesting, actually. He's going to be losing a hell of a lot of time.
Well, he'll be doing better than Lushes on the options.
Well, do you think with Eyes the Best that he pitted for Inters, but it put him back out on slicks? Because that can happen.
Yeah. No. Well,
if you don't select
if
the Inters...
If that happens, it'll go into the option tyres. Or actually, maybe...
Well, he started on, he's staying out, so Eyes Best is committed to the slicks. I think Lushness is as
Lushness is also committed, he's staying out. He's losing a little bit more time now.
Sixth place, doing what he's doing, is helping Lushness here. So can Lushness, on dry tyres on a damp track, maintain his championship lead? Because Davey is in second, and Lushness needs to finish fifth to get the clear championship win. Finishes sixth, obviously it's all tied up, and I'm not too sure.
It's right behind Lushness.
Yeah, well, you've got to think Wes is going to get the move done before the end of the lap. He's got much superior grip on this track surface now. He could just out-traction him here.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. He's already got past. So F1 Speed into fourth. The spectacle shown here by F1 Speed. But Lushness, if he can maintain it, the rain is going to be diminishing his grip any second. Smithfickle, we think, is the one person who can actually damage his chances into seventh on Inters, because Isabest is still on sixth as well. So Smithfickle, can he close up onto the back of Lushness and take away his championship winning position of fifth place? Very interesting.
I think maybe one more lap.
Well, it's the final lap.
Smithfickle's going to get Eyes the best here. It's too far back. Oh, he's slightly round Eyes. Nothing could have done to prevent
Bubbles
that.
has won at least one race. It makes no difference to him.
He's got a bit of hollowness back in his life. Davey's come across in second place, but in fifth place and looking to tie the championship up. Is he going to be able to break? Yes, well, just about. He's going to have very little grip coming up to the line. But he's going to maintain his 5th place, you would think, from Smithical, and win this championship only just. Lushness, great performance there.
For the first
Stay
time
out,
ever.
which is really annoying because that is Chris's pick for the championship.
Winning.
My pick came second.
Winning.
That's really annoying.
First time ever a non-F1 driver has won the Race of Champions.
Well, if I was involved, then it could have been different.
You never know.
Anyway, Lee,
Well, Jolly Pop.
would you be so kind and leave the party? Because we're going to do a podium interview
I won't talk.
now.
You will not talk, you're right. Super Bro obviously had enough, so that's unfortunate for him. Did LGS leave the party?
He did.
Yeah, so Jolly Pop is, well, we said the Race of Champions was a bit of fun. Jolly Pop, obviously, with his race going how it is just taking his time, having fun, you know. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whereabouts you finish, it's about taking part, it's about celebrating the season he's had, and he's having fun here. So that concludes the Race of Champions there. XRL lag out, finishing in 1st place, hollow win there. Wow, Davey 2nd, Harry, respectable 3rd there for F4, so getting a podium for F4. Lushness lagging out the party, great performance by him there. So F1 Speed claiming for Lushness 5th, Smithical in 6th, Icebest 7th, Fleetway 8th, Mr D's 9th, Super Bra 10th, Ian Unlucky in 11th, Jolly Pop 12th, and, well, LGS did go well from retired in 13th, and Alex obviously disconnecting.
So here we go, the final results. We're going to start off with the champion, Lushness. If you can send us a message, you are the first ever non-F1 division driver to win the Race of Champions. You've done it by your teammate by 2 points. So congratulations to you.
Stand out on slicks.
Yeah, by staying out on slicks. But we are going to move over to Davey in 2nd place. You started off really well. You got a race win, but unfortunately it just didn't last on for you. And unfortunately, it was really Silverstone that let you down.
Yeah, I think I made the bad tyre call for starting on in Silverstone, which probably cost me.
Well, it's unfortunate. You were my pick for the championship, and, you know, you did well. Yeah, it was a valiant effort, but unfortunately Chris picked Lushness, and that's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's really annoying for me,
Unfortunately,
but
Wes,
very
nobody picked you
creditable
either. But nonetheless, you did a great drive. You finished 2nd in GP2, losing to Lushness in the final race where you lagged out. But obviously, I think this is your first experience in the Race of Champions. How did you find it?
Yeah, good experience. Nice to be with the best from each division, and knowing what everybody else, like from those respectable places they finished, their strengths and weaknesses around each track and how quick they are.
Well, congratulations to you, Davey. Wes, you were joint 2nd going into that final race. Unfortunately, just losing out a couple of places to Davey did mean that you got 3rd overall. But nonetheless, you're on the podium of a Race of Champions race. How do you feel?
I feel great. I still got to go over my bar for his Britain race.
The fact that you passed Adam
that was
on the
great,
final
actually.
lap. It was probably what I'm just going to call it now. Probably overtake of the Race of Champions.
Yeah, I think
That
it
was
might
that's
be,
great, I
because
think.
I love that. My heart pumped for that because I thought it took him out, but oh well.
He bottled it.
He did, didn't he? No, that last one was fun and weird. 'Cause we weren't sure when the rain was happening, and everyone was confused when the rain did come, because people were like, no, let's go on primes, no, wet, winters, so everyone was jumping onto the wrong ones.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to you. We do have a message from Lushness. Obviously, Lushness and Bubbles did have an incident at Silverstone, which wasn't played to you guys. But Lushness in his message basically says that he needs to take his tampon out, claiming he has no racecraft, leaving the inside open. He's taking it. That is simple. that is the way of a champion and how he describes an overtaking manoeuvre, guys. So basically, if you're going for an overtake, the best advice is just take your tampon out. I think that the best thing we can do is.
That's where I've been going wrong.
Joe, you could have got second.
Joe, let it run. Let it run, Joe.
I just heard a quote from Ayrton Senna. If you don't go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver.
I went for my gap.
I'm going to go
Yeah,
for the treat. I'm going to say
with a
something
tampon
from
and
London
knock 'em
Underground. Mind the gap.
I was a bit scared though, because I had the best thing to try and get you to pass him up a rouge. So that was scary. I said no to that. I really was like, nah. I'm not going up there again.
Any chance?
Yeah, I think it was.
Nonetheless, it is a huge congratulations to the three of you. I'm just quickly totting up the final standings of the constructors, and at the minute, we already know who's won that, and Davey and Lushness have won the constructors. That is clear to say. But with 25 points only to Mercedes, and it means that Toro Rosso gets second place by 1 point.
Legend.
So Bubbles gets another. That is you and Smithical. You beat Bubbles and Ian Unstoppable by 1 point.
What do you mean you and Smithical? It was just you, Wes.
Nah, Smithical let me through in Australia. Teamwork, you know?
Oh, get that
He
bit.
let me through.
It
I was
was
like,
just you, come on.
I bet he hated that. But Smithical, different times. He's like, alright. But yeah. Taking that. That was fun.
It may have been fun for you, and it was definitely fun for all of us. Just quickly doing the final standing. So in fourth place was Ferrari and F4 division. In fifth place was the third place drivers with LGS and Jolly Pop. And finally, giving up the final positions, it is Tier 6 with F5 getting 12 points, Tier 6 getting a grand total of 6 points. No, they got 1 point in the first race, 2 points in the second race, and 3 points in the third race. And that is it from tonight in the Race of Champions. I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. It has been a pleasure to commentate for you. Obviously, on behalf of Joe as well, I'd like to thank you for being in the box with me. Obviously, also thank you to the full team racers for participating tonight. But we will be back on the 26th of April, I believe, Wes.
Just say next Sunday for the driver draws.
Oh, next Sunday for the driver draws with Wesley Wickens, if you want to watch that. But we are back for season 9 of the F1 2014 season with XRL, where you'll see the likes of Wes and myself stewarding and commentating and all that jazz, and Michael doing it someplace somewhere as well.
And you will see me corner cutting my way to the follow victory.
And you'll see Azar once again getting fourth.
But I'm not counting on it.
You'll see Azar getting third place in the championship. But nonetheless, from us here, all from the Race of Champions, thank you, take care, and good night, and see you.